Hey y'all, how are y'all today? Welcome back to Seven Heaven. Y'all know we're on cloud seven over here with Caress. That's yours truly. And I'm so grateful to each and every one of y'all for liking, for likes, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff. I feel the love. Pray for me, y'all. I'm praying for y'all right back. We're gonna talk about the Idaho murders today. Alleged suspect Bryan Kohberger just got announced in another suspected home invasion a year before the murders, but it was November 13th, 2022, that he allegedly, one person acting alone, allegedly killed Xana Kernodle, Ethan Chapin, Kaylee Goncalves, and Madison Mogen. All in their early 20s, barely like 20 years old, went to college. And the trial is slated for August 15th of this year, I believe, in Boise, Idaho, or of 2025. So, yeah, this is another case that it kind of stinks, y'all. I got called to do this one. Y'all know we need to get our little incense burning. Should have done her first. I knew something was missing. She don't want to go out. She don't want to go out. There we go, baby. But yeah, let's get down to business, y'all. Spirits, guides, and angels, can you please give us messages? Here we go, y'all. I'm nervous for this one. The energy always makes me feel away. Interesting. Life insurance. Which I'm not sure if there's anyone who would have had life insurance on such young people. But one of their moms, I don't want to say which because I don't want to get it wrong, but someone's mom was on drug charges. She was arrested or tried for drug charges just earlier that week of fentanyl, like high level stuff. So, and I mean, life insurance, I mean, that's pretty serious, but I always kind of heard drugs about this. And if there's kind of like a, well, we killed these kids either collectively as a city for insurance money. And y'all remember they wrecked that house. They tore the house down before there could even be a trial. So, spirits, guides, angels, information on justice. Okay. We kind of got a flurry of these. Home. We know I was just saying they tore that house down. Jealousy. Interesting. I don't want to say, for some reason, and it's female, so I really don't want to say that they had, that it would have been the mom, but I think somebody involved in that circle was seeking some get back. Abuse and neglect. I really don't want to be pinning it on someone's parent, but I think there may have been, and same with the insurance and the justice card. Something's kind of alluding to, say that, okay, the mom that got arrested for drugs is telling, not even telling, but having her kids just kind of deal drugs out of that house. Then when she gets backed into a wall, she can't come up with the money. If all of a sudden something happens to the kids or there's no witnesses, there's something about her getting a big payout. Yeah, there's something about her getting a big payout. There's just a woman involved. And definitely drugs. But female jealousy, somebody provoking, who may have been jealous of the girls in that house or kind of helping them behind this drug operation, didn't necessarily hire somebody, but knew somebody who would do it. And dating, there was a couple in the house, but I think it's relating to drugs. Spirits, guides, angels, can you please give us a clear, concise message and the justice, please, of these 4 victims? Huh. Again, hidden. Power supply. So there's something there that they supplied something. They're supplying something to the neighborhood here. Grandparent. Even, why do I want to say one of them was pregnant? And suicide. There was a guy who they said was in cahoots with Bryan Kohberger that I'm pretty sure committed suicide. It was a Marine. And y'all can look this up. I can put more details about it later if I look him up. There was a Marine tied to Bryan Kohberger. They either knew each other, they used to go to school together, and he committed suicide around the time that this whole thing went down, or after. I'm gonna have to look it up later, y'all. Anyway, there was a Marine that committed suicide right after the murders happened. Please, spirits, guides, angels, shed light on this case for us. I knew it was gonna come up. Drugs and poison. Trapped. They kind of got trapped in this drug thing. Somebody, I don't know. I think that someone thought that they were the cool house for doing what they did with drugs, and they got in too deep. They got in way too deep. And this went up, even like up to the parent, even up to one of their parents. Yeah, one of them, someone's parent, I think it was the one that was charged with drugs, charged with fentanyl, who really was like having her kid deal. She was probably jealous. There's a precociousness to the whole thing. And even just into and up to being inappropriate with this individual when they were a child. I forgot which one's mom got convicted of drugs, but it would have been this one. It's probably a good thing I don't remember, but she was okay with something happening because of getting some sort of payout. Like, these kids' lives ending absolved her from not just the legal charges she was facing, but from whatever she owed the mob, the mafia, whoever she was working with. But they were supplying their neighborhood with drugs. And I mean, at that point, not just the teenagers, to the point where I think Bryan Kohberger was a part of this circle, but he happened maybe even to pass there after it already happened. Came in high, saw all the people, and was like, I gotta get out of here. But they're supplying drugs to their neighborhood. And it's kind of hidden in plain sight. It's hidden in plain sight. He might have even been dating someone in that circle too, and that's how we found out about the house, or he wanted to be dating someone in that circle. But it's all this, like, it's really this trifecta. It's these three. They're drugs, the drugs sold in their home are a power supply for the neighborhood. And everybody knew it was hidden in plain sight. It was hidden in plain sight all the way up to her parents and her mom. I think the grandparents knew that the mom had a drug problem, but to get out of her own trouble and for some kind of payout. And this is like big money on like a bigger level. This is drug related. 100%. 100%. That's here. And I knew this card was going to come out. But I think it's... the drugs aren't necessarily the reason why the murder took place. I mean, we're talking about one person. One kind of like creepy dude was supposed to execute the perfect murder. It's kind of, I mean, it's similar to Luigi in the way that they want you so badly to believe that one bad egg committed the perfect murder on his first sort of try. But I think it was also, and I mean, maybe he is a bad egg. I can't say that he's not. But I really think that it comes down to this. Whoever's mom was involved with drugs, because you have that, the female aspect. And mind you, like, most women don't want to do that to their kids, but if you're on drugs, you, in many ways, you already feel dead. And so money, and I mean bad drugs, to where you're willing to sell anyone out to get your next fix, because there's some sort of payout that she got for either orchestrating or being complicit in these kids being offed. And I know that's strange, y'all. I know that's strange, but can we please get a tarot card? Guidance, spirits, guides, and angels. Can we get a tarot card? Did Bryan Kohberger act alone? One dude defending himself, 7 of Wands. So it's a fall guy situation, because you're leaving one guy to kind of fend for himself, and now no one's even sniffing in another direction. What do we have? The 6 of Pentacles, which is normally a gift-giving card, but it's, look, remember I mentioned no one's sniffing in another direction, and what do we have? A big ol' ham bone, and we have this guy holding the meat in front of the mindless zombie who's just mowing the lawn. So it's that idea of, it's a distraction. Kohberger was a distraction. And yes, was he on those drugs? Probably. Was he deeply a part of that circle? Sure. But did he alone commit that act to kill 4 people, 4 against 1? No. For his own motive, it's a distraction. Spirits, guides, angels, what happens next in the case? Can you tell us what happens next in the case, please, with one clear, concise card? I'm gonna go till one actually jumps out. Just one, Spirit. Full moon in Scorpio. Emotions are running high and it's time to release negativity. So there may be some kind of cleansing with this. They're already tying him to another home invasion in the neighborhood. But I would say don't be surprised if we see more and more things crop up with him, because there's some deep, deep corruption in this entire neighborhood. And again, when there's a fall guy, it's like you may as well just keep stacking stuff up for him, because there's a perversion, sure, with him, but all the way to the top. So don't buy it if you see more and more things come out about him. This is a ring of people that are involved in this. One of their parents was involved. I won't say who, but the parent who was charged with drugs was involved with this as well. And there's some kind of big money involved, and it saved, those kids were sacrificed to save someone else's butt. Whew. Intense energy, y'all. I am so grateful that y'all watched this. It'll be interesting to see what happens up to and going up to this trial, but if they may seek the death penalty, I do believe, because of the full moon in Scorpio and because of how emotionally charged this case is. I do think that they're going to try to seek death penalty because it will cleanse, they think it will cleanse the whole city of its sins if they put this man down like a dog, basically. So yeah, kind of crazy energy to get up on, but y'all already know what it is over here. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know who else and what else y'all would like to see a reading on. Look out for the sign specifics too, because we got some 2025s for each sign coming. And stay on cloud 7, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.